apologies we must note?
Deputy Speaker, it's Mahlangu here. Good morning to you and good morning to honorable members. We've received an apology from Honorable Njaisa. Mr. Kaso is also not joining the meeting.
Okay.
And Honorable Roto, we are told that she will leave the meeting earlier.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's move to the next item. Or is there any other that we should note? Is there anybody with an apology? Okay, let's move. Let's move to the next item on the agenda. Let's look at the minutes there. Page 1, page 2. Let's go to 3. Any corrections? None. Let's go to the next page. Any corrections? None. Any corrections there on the next page? Okay, yeah. The ones that are pointed out there will be dealt with. Any corrections on that page? None. No corrections, let's go. You'll correct those that have been pointed out by the computer if it is correct. Yeah, let's go there. Next page. Let's go to the next page. Yeah. I hear no corrections. I assume they are correct. Can we have a mover?
I move, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Deputy Chief Whip, thank you very much. Who seconds?
Steve Swart seconds. Steve Swart.
Honorable Swart, thank you very much. Let's move to the next one. The minutes are a true record of the previous meeting. Let's move to the next item there. Any matters arising that members want to raise? Honorable Mahlangu, did you point any out?
Yes, Deputy Speaker, there are 3 issues that I want to highlight to the meeting. The issue of the petitions, the processing of the receipt of the petitions.
Yeah.
That was mentioned in the last meeting will be dealt with by the committee section. It's actually in the report.
Okay.
As well as the amended letter on the firearms issues. Committee section will also deal with that. The third one, Deputy Speaker, is the only motion that has not yet been programmed on Section 25. We have not yet received any updates on the matter.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me say that those 2, as you suggested, will be dealt with in the elsewhere. Let's accept that. And then the Section 25 one, I would like us to wait until the Speaker connects. We will talk about it at that stage. And so let's go to report by committee section.
Good morning, Deputy Speaker, honorable members and colleagues. Thank you. Our updates, Honorable Deputy Speaker, start at slide number 16. Slide number 16, the update here is that the upgrading of land tenure amendment bill the committee will have the briefing on the 26th of June with the department. The next update is on slide number 17. On this slide, it is also a local government municipal systems amendment bill before committee PC on COCTA. The committee had deliberations on the 5th of June, and further deliberations will be continued on the 23rd of June. The date of finalization is still to be decided. The next update is on slide number 23. On this slide, it is a bill that is before PC on mineral resources and energy. The committee postponed its deliberations on the 3rd of June, but will also continue with the deliberations on the 24th, where responses by Department of Public Enterprises and ESCOM will be considered. The next update is on slide number 24. This is a matter that is before PC on transport. It's Economic Regulation Transport Bill. The committee will release the adverts on the 21st of June, calling for public submissions. The next update is on slide number 28.
Hello?
Yeah. On this slide, Deputy Speaker, it is the budget instrument appropriation bill. We just want to put on record that the committee has finalized the report, and the report has been put on ATC and ready for processing by the House. Okay. The next update is slide number 31. On this slide, Deputy Speaker, it is the determination of remuneration of independent constitutional institutions. The matter is before PC on Justice and Correctional Services. The committee will still program this matter. The next update is slide 32. On this slide, it is the notice for the extension of the dates on firearms amnesty. It is a matter that was discussed under matters arising from the minutes. The committee has received the revised referral, and the committee is scheduled to consider the matter on the 11th of June. Next update is on slide number 34. Go to the next slide. Let me go to my hard copy. Okay, slide number 34, Deputy Speaker. It is a statutory amendment before PC on communication. The committee could not finalize the deliberations on the 4th of June and will schedule further deliberations, and a new date to finalize will be decided. Okay. The next update is on slide number 38. This is the matter before PC on women, youth, and people with disabilities. The matter also was raised during the previous meeting. The committee has now submitted a full program that will be finalized by the committee, but these are the dates where the committee will be deliberating and also consider the shortlisting, the screening, the interviews. The committee is planning to finalize everything by the 28th of July. we can also put it to the meeting, Honorable Deputy Speaker, that the number of applications received is about 679, and the team is working on that. The next slide will be on petitions. We start from slide number 40. With regard to the petitions, the petition from the Alberton community before PC on COCTA, the committee will finalize the matter on the 12th of June, which is tomorrow. The next update is slide number 41. It is also a petition before COCTA from Germiston Ekurhuleni Metro Municipality residents. The committee is also planning to finalize or adopt the report on the 12th of June, which is tomorrow. The next update is slide number 42. It is also a petition from Boksburg Ekurhuleni. The committee is also planning to adopt and finalize the matter on the 12th of June, which is tomorrow. The next update is slide number 43. This is the petition that was raised in the minutes during the previous meeting. It was the petition, it was referred to PC on COCTA on the 12th of March, and the committee will still to schedule the deliberations on this petition. The next update is on slide number 44. It is a petition that was referred to PC on public enterprises. The committee could not deal with the petition during this term. Deputy Speaker, the explanation given is that the committee was focusing on dealing with budget votes, COVID-related matters, and troubled state-owned enterprises. But the undertaking is that the committee will prioritize the referral in the next term. The next update is on slide number 45. It is also a petition before PC on public enterprises. The committee could not finalize the matter. The explanation given is that the focus was on budget votes, COVID-related matters, and troubled state-owned enterprises. The undertaking from the committee is that the petition will be prioritized during the next term. This concludes presentation from committee's Honorable Deputy Speaker. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Any comments, members?
Deputy Speaker, Honorable Julius, yeah?
Yes, Julius, go ahead and that.
Yes, thank you. Just on slide 23, we are receiving updates, but that one is not updated. It does not reflect the postponement from the 3rd of June. It just stated as if deliberations are done, but it was stated that it was actually. So can we just update that slide also for the record purposes? Thank you.
Thank you. That will be done. Let's get any other comment? Any other comment, members? Honorable Mahlangu, the matter of the MDDA, what happened to it? I'm raising it because I saw my name there and so on. So I must account, you
know. Deputy Speaker, can we request the committee section to respond to the matter if they have
any information? Answer? Okay. Yes. No, let them do so. Because obviously it comes through us and we send it through and so on, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let's proceed. Is there no other comment on the report? Let's go to bills. Mr. Bell.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Just a few updates, if I may. Firstly, the 3 bills passed by National Assembly on Tuesday have been sent to the NCOP for concurrence. I think Advocate Tau mentioned that the appropriation bill is now on the National Assembly's order paper for passage tomorrow. The committee report was published in the ATC of 9 June. And then lastly, Deputy Speaker, the President has assented to the Foreign Service Bill and the Child Justice Amendment Bill on 26 May. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I would like to get those that the President has assented to in this past month. Please send a piece to my office. I need that information urgently. Those that the President has assented to this month. Okay.
I will do it immediately.
Thank you very much. I'll appreciate that. Yeah. Let's go to the next item. Honorable Chani, is that you?
Deputy Speaker.
Yes, ma'am.
We are on week 17. Today is Thursday, the 11th of June. Later, there will be caucus for political parties, and the committees will run concurrently. Friday, the 12th, we will have consideration of the reports on budgets and the appropriations bill. And then next week, week 18, Monday, the 15th of June. Can you move it on the screen to the 15th of June so that everybody can see? We're still on the 12th on the screen.
No, we can see the 15th.
Plenary, and the main business of the day will be debate on Youth Day. The theme is there written. I'm sure everybody can see it. Thursday, the 18th of June, at 8:30, there'll be programming committee meeting. At 10 o'clock, there'll be caucus by political parties up to 13 hours. At 14 hours, there will be plenary up to 17 hours, and the main business of the day will be questions to the President. Friday, the 19th of June, committees. Week 19, Monday, the 22nd of June is Constituency Day. Tuesday, the 20th of June, at 10 o'clock up to 12:45, it's committees. At 14 hours, there will be plenary that will stretch up to 17 hours, and the main business of the day will be questions for oral reply, cluster 5, economics. Wednesday, the 24th of June, at 9 o'clock, committees will begin up to 12:45. At 10 o'clock, there will be Chief Whip's Forum. Plenary will be at 15 hours for introduction, special adjustment budget. Thursday, the 25th of June, 8:30 is programming committee meeting. At 10 o'clock, up to 13 hours, there will be caucus by political parties. At 14 hours, up to 17 hours, will be plenary. And the main business of the day will be questions to the Deputy President. Friday, the 26th of June, we have our Youth Parliament. And of course, the constituency period will begin to resume in the third term on the 28th of July. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any comments, members, on the program?
Honorable Mazzoni.
Honorable. Go ahead.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Whip, and thank you, Honorable Majake. I just want to find out the Youth Parliament. Have we made a final call as to whether or not the Youth Parliament will be happening in our National Assembly, and from what time in the morning until what time in the afternoon, just so that we can get all our ducks in a row ready for the meeting?
Okay, there was someone else who wanted to speak. Sorry?
Can I be noted? My name is Pemima Jodina, just to be noted, because there's no hand icon here.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Honorable Chief Whip.
Thank you very much, Chair. Chair, mine is on the constituency period. I think this is a human error wherein it states that constituency period starts on the 17th. It says it starts on the 17th of June to 27 July. I think that's a human error. Remember, we agreed to extend the program to end of June, which is the 26th. So the constituency period must start the week thereafter, not on the 17th of June. I think that's an error. I agree with Honorable Mazon that we said let's have time that has been specified for the youth parliament on the 26th, as well as the venue, and we had consensus to say let's do it on a hybrid platform. So if we could also be updated on that. I'm checking here, Honorable Chair. I don't see the multi-party women's caucus for June. Remember, we always have 3 for caucus of the parties, but have one Thursday that is put aside for multi-party women's caucus. So I don't see it here on our program, Chair. Chair, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief Whip. Okay.
Honorable Mente.
Honorable Mente, go ahead.
Ntombela.
Thank you,
I'll come
Deputy
to you, Ndadin Ntombela, yeah. Go ahead, Honorable Mente.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. 2 things. One, we have sent a request for a debate of an urgent matter of national importance on solidarity with Black Lives Matter to the Speaker. I do not know if the Speaker can appraise us with the process or if she has taken a decision. And if so, then we place it on the program as well as to what day are we going to debate such a matter. The second thing, Deputy Speaker, I hope Honorable Frolick is here. We are again receiving complaints as far as the committee times are concerned. The Committee on Health is dictating that members must only speak for 2 minutes, whereas we have extended time for committees to at least 3 hours. And if a member is restricted to 2 minutes, there is no valid point that anyone can talk to on a presentation with a department that deals with such a huge responsibility of curbing the COVID-19. And that is very much unacceptable. And it has been going on for the past 2-3 committees. I watched the committee of yesterday, that one was a joint. Time could be very limited, but even when it is the committee itself, the chairperson insists that people must only speak for 2 minutes. Only the department is talking and himself. No one else is making a meaningful contribution to that committee. Can that be reprimanded and members be allowed to make a meaningful contribution to the committee so that we all fight the pandemic together? Thank you very much.
Okay. Honorable Madala.
Good morning, Comrade Chair. Comrade Chairperson, we had tried to slot the PGIR meeting on the 26th of June, saying that it was the last day of the term and we didn't have any time earlier. But we also aware that the Chief Whip had some reservations about it. So we did that. We are being under the impression that seeing that the youth parliament would be on visual, and the people participating at the PGIR are only 11. Maybe that meeting could be accommodated. So I just wanted to check with the Chief Whip whether does he really have problems with us sitting on that day? Like everybody for it to be in the meeting of the youth parliament. If we could be allowed to have that meeting, because we were supposed to have had it earlier in the second term. Unfortunately, we couldn't, and this is the last day of the second term. Otherwise, we would request indulgence from the committee, from the programming whip, to accommodate our first week after the reopening. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Clearly, some of the matters that have been presented needs to be sorted out outside of the meeting. Like the question about time allocation to members in committees. The chair of committees will attend to that with the members' consent and the committee consent. Let's agree that will be sorted out. And including yours, Ntate Madala, I suggest that those matters be handled there and finished outside of the meeting, that those accommodations that are necessary. I see as a young man, you are keen to participate in the youth thing. The chief whip will be very generous to allow you. But no, I thought that those will be any other Honorable Chani, is there any comment you want to make on what has been put on the table? Those that have decided will be handled elsewhere, please leave them there. Yeah, okay.
Deputy Speaker, in terms of the dates that the Chief Whip is actually alluding to, I think indeed we did agree in principle to actually extend the program, but we have not really taken it through the process of the NAPC for approval. So this is why the dates will look a little bit weird in terms of the business that we're doing. So the old framework still remains the same because we have not really come into NAPC to actually do it through the right process. Yes.
So now that, and then you'll go and sort those out. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, we still operate with the same program that was actually adopted by the National Assembly Programming Committee. PGIR, Chief Whip, do you want to talk to it so that we can help Ntate Ntombe? Is Chief Whip still there?
I'm here.
Yes, do you want to talk? Yes.
No, what we said was that the youth parliament is hosted by parliament. Parliament meaning both houses, and therefore, let's not have a divided attention. Youth is a very important sector in our population, and we must all pay attention on that day to hear what are our young people saying. And therefore, if it is a must that PGIR must sit, it can convene after the youth parliament session on the same day, but it must not compete, so that we can have one focus of a youth parliament. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Deputy Speaker.
Right. And Ntate Ntombela seems very happy. Look at his smile. Yeah.
Deputy Speaker.
Who's that? Yes, Julius? I'm listening, Honorable Member.
No, thank you, Deputy Speaker. It's the Honorable Frolic speaking.
Oh,
I just
yes,
want to... Good morning. I just want to comment on the matter that the Chief Whip raised as far as the program is concerned. You will recall that the question days for the President and the Deputy President were confirmed in 2 NAPC meetings back. So it is correct that the date of the constituency must be changed because we are currently looking at the program that is running until the end of June. So it is just a consequential change. And we need to make that amendment. We are in the NAPC now, and I don't think there's any disagreement, or there were any disagreement with the extension of the program until the end of June.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that responds to that. Are you finished, ma'am?
I'm done, and with Untitled Chapter, we have noted your request for early scheduling of the PGIR meeting in the next term. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Speaker.
All right, honorable members, let me, in consultation, the speaker undertook to do consultations. And so the decision that has been arrived at is that on the Section 25 matter, that the committee be, the ad hoc committee be re-established with the view that it completes its work by the end of the term. In other words, this November, December, when we close, that the specific date will be finalized by the programming team when they do the work. We must get a specific date on which that work must have been completed. So that's the general idea, that we don't feel that it is appropriate for us to go beyond this year, that there are methods to ensure that, given the conditions under which we are operating, that the revived committee must explore those methods for engaging the public in the 2 areas or so that are left for public engagement and so on. And those will be looked at to ensure that there is adequate consultation to complete the work of the committee, and we are able to finalize the decision. So that's on that matter. I'd hope that the speaker would have reconnected, but this is my understanding of the decision. I thought I should put it here at this point in time and so on. Okay. Is there anything else that is left, honorable members?
Deputy Speaker.
Yes, honorable member.
The speaker is on the floor. Can she appraise us on the letter written by EFF?
Or the letter you referred to? Okay. Is the speaker here?
Yes, the speaker is here.
Madam Speaker?
May I speak, Chair?
The letter. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
It is true, Memente, that you wrote to me. It is also true that I am still processing the letter. I have not yet responded to you. I will respond to you by next week, because in any case, there was no way we could schedule anything for this week. I will schedule to you after consulting and deliberating, taking the matter to the forum so that an appropriate date can be found. It is not a debate that we will spring into. It is a very important debate which every party needs to be appraised on. So yes, you will get your response, ma'am. I'm sure Monday, Tuesday, that letter will be back to you.
Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable members, unless any one of you have a major earth-shattering decision, announcement. Yes. What? Am I hearing someone speaking when I'm closing?
Yes, Honorable Mazoni.
Honorable Mazoni.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, just so that we have complete clarity, and thank you for apprising us of the decision about the Section 25 committee. I wonder if it's possible for the Speaker to write to the parties and let us know what the decision was, so that we have it in writing that we are able to give to our caucuses. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. There's no hassle. We'll do that. Honorable members, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of what's left of Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Bye to all.
Thank you,
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. They don't do it technologically. I don't know how to do this technologically. Honorable Kwangwa.
He must start because Chawa is here now. He has been struggling to get in. Chawa Saikala, the meeting at NAPC.
Inzima. sikhuluma indaba sematatiyele ne-connection.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah.
Deputy Speaker.
Yes, sir.
They're saying in the Eastern Cape there's no time frame. Deputy Speaker, we're here. The